That's right. That's what the challenge is in defending this offense. Is you get him to third and 6, you roll the dice, blitz that middle linebacker, play man coverage, nobody there to spy just in case he does pull it down, and he does. Didn't do that at all in the first half. And here he gets keeps his drive alive. This opening drive by making that nice play on third down.
Ethan Bonner comes in, second year man out of Stanford, to take the place of Jones. The 49 out, first half. Mitchell is back. Gas is caught. At about the first down marker by Isaiah Lively. First down.
You had the fractured foot in July, and he had his foot stepped on and missed the first 4 games. He had 5 targets all year. Just a matter of time till he got healthy and really start getting more involved in this offense. We're starting to see that come to fruition. 3 targets, couple catches, and 45 yards.
First down, 3 receivers to the left. High snap, pulls it down, goes to that left side. Flowers and is hit hard by Jordan Brooks after a pickup of about 3 yards.
Just continuing to see Lamar Jackson get more and more comfortable after missing, about 31 days of that injury. It takes time to get into the flow and the rhythm of the game and just see the game, right? See the speed of the game. That time, Terrell Dodson was blitzing off the edge. He saw it right away on a one pass.
Hey, what's going on, Steven? We got William in the break. Yep, William, you're good on the vets. All right. I think we still have for anybody who's joining early. We have a Facebook group, and I made the leftover players who were not purchased on eBay available in that Facebook group. Facebook group info is in the chat. For anybody who's interested in joining the group, we also are going to be running additional team breaks. I believe Brian is trying to get one posted. All right, we do have a couple of spots that haven't been paid for tonight as well. I'm going to give it one more minute for those people to get paid up. And I hear we might have Brian joining up in the break tonight. I think we just had a payment go through. Maybe that was just a message. Let's see, somebody having trouble finding the link. Let me see if I could send it to him quickly before we get started. I'm assuming there should be a lot of new people in the break tonight. And typically we're running Bowman. So this is going into basketball is a little different for us. Let's see. All right, trying to get the Cooper flag owner in here. Let's see. Let's make sure I have everything that we need. We are past 10:05, so I will do one more refresh and then make any of the players who are still not paid for available. couple of big names that haven't been paid for. We got Brian in the break and in the chat. Let's see.
Lamar under center. Lamar under pressure. Wide open again this time to number 88.
We got the Dolphins background, not doing all that much tonight. That's any good. All right. So we have Walter Clayton available. He went for $32. If anybody is interested in Walter Clayton, joining into the Facebook group. Oh, let me accept that invite. Ryan, I just accepted you into the Facebook group. All right, Walter Clayton Jr. is available for $32 if anybody wants him. And the Wembanyama spot did not pay. Wembanyama went for $80 tonight. I'll drop him down to $75 if anybody wants Victor Wembanyama. So Walter Clayton Jr. for $35 and Victor Wembanyama for $75 if anybody wants to pick up any additional spots. And then we're going to get going. Thanks, everybody, for joining my first basketball break in probably about a year. William taking Wemby. William, you got Wemby for $75. Let me cancel that on eBay. Wemby's first licensed basketball product with Topps. I'm really curious to see how these do going forward. And I'm super excited to see once Chrome comes out. All right, let me just cancel that Wemby order for you, William. All right, that one is cleared for you. And let's get things moving. Let's see. Just here to gamble. Now you got the legends and the most legendary draft pick in the last 10 years, 20 years since LeBron. I guess, let's see. Let me drop in the Western, let's see. The Western Conference was taken. Let me drop in the Eastern Conference leftovers in case anybody wants to pick up anything additional here.
Recipe for a fun night. Spam musubi with a side of friends, sizzle, pork,
and it's going to take a few copies and pastes because there's a lot of names in here. All right, there's the beginning of the list. It's a total of 55 players available for $35 for anybody who's interested. All right, there we go. And Alan is going to grab the leftover Eastern Conference guys. Alan, you got it. Alan, if you need the PayPal or Venmo, where's that information? There we go. PayPal and Venmo are up on the screen. That is a lot of players. Yep. A lot of players for $35.
showing the versatility, blowing up right plays, protecting the quarterback, just doing whatever he told us this week, whatever the team wants me to do. What's your favorite? Doesn't matter. Whatever the team asks me to do, that's my favorite. That's why he is who he is.
From the 13-yard line. Stewart.
All right. As Tua gets sacked once again, and the Dolphins keep going backwards. For anybody who's not used to my breaks, I'm a Dolphins fan, so tonight was always going to be a miserable one for me. Yep, that's me, Alan. Although, is that PayPal or Venmo? I didn't realize my name was even attached to those accounts. I thought it was just my business name. But yes, that is me. I got the PayPal payment. Thank you, Alan. And William and Chris, who grabbed the Western Conference through the Facebook group. Like I mentioned, if anybody wants to be in the Facebook group for future leftover lot availability, as well as additional team breaks that we'll be running, I'll drop that information into the chat one more time for anybody who just joined. And we are going to get things started. All right. I guess there's a lot to chase in this product. I have to imagine that this is the first licensed Topps card for 3/4 of the league, if not more than that. So there should be some cards that retain value here. I was excited enough that I went by the NBA store in New York City on release day. It's where we were able to grab these boxes. Brian, I saw you asked me before. I didn't get these off of the Topps website. I was stuck on a train with really bad cell phone reception when they initially dropped, and then went to the NBA store and picked them up there. Ooh, like we have hobby exclusive packs in here, which I guess is congruent with the way that flagship releases for baseball work. So we have our first empty box here. Looks like Brian is going to be doing an NBA Topps break in the group, hangers, blasters, and fat packs. Oh, Zachariah, let's see, Walter Clayton. Must have missed your message. Zachariah, did you pay? Do you mean on eBay? Or do you mean claiming him through the chat? Because I didn't see any message from you prior to you just saying, "Did I get Walter Clayton?" He is still available if you want him. He's still not been paid for through eBay. So, Zachariah, if you want him, he's yours, and I could put the PayPal Venmo information back up onto the screen for you. Let's see. William says bought a blaster the other day and was happy with it. Nothing huge. Couple of flag inserts and orange numbers at 25. That's pretty solid for retail. Jared says I was trying to get the leftover Milwaukee Bucks players. Yeah. I since there were so many players, I just tried to break it up as easily as possible, so there weren't a million leftover situations going. So yeah, we just split it that way. Normally, kind of how we do that with baseball too is doing things by divisions or leagues. All right, starting the break off tonight. First licensed basketball break for me, starting with a Jalen Tyson, De'Aaron Fox, Michael Porter Jr. Let's see what this is. DC Above All duo. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that, but there was a team duo card there. I guess it's a team checklist. James Harden. I'll probably just randomize it between the players on the checklist. Mikal Bridges, Tamani Kamara, Jalen Brunson. We have something backwards to start off, and it is a rainbow foil. Dejounte Murray, Tyrese Proctor, our first rookie. Shaq getting on the board, and a rookie of Danny Wolf, Michigan player Danny Wolf. I guess they don't have their colleges on there. Interestingly, it just says acquired via draft. I am a huge college basketball fan, so I'll probably be guessing where a lot of these players are from as we do this. Let's see, what do we have going on in the chat? Yeah, Zachariah, I still haven't heard anything back from you, but if you want Walter Clayton, let me know in the chat. Starting off pack number 2, Keyshawn George, I believe from Miami University. Team checklist of the Cavs. Jalen Suggs from my Gonzaga Zags. Celtics Pride. Looks like a Boston team checklist. Cade Cunningham, DeAndre Ayton, Drew Holiday, Laguns Dort, Kelly Oubre, Nolan Traore rookie, Yang Hansen rookie, and Jeremiah Fears rookie. I think I know who a lot of the big names are in this rookie class, but if there's anybody who I pull that's a big name rookie that I don't sleeve up right off the bat, let me know in the chat and I'll try and get that stuff sleeved up for you. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Put the pick on the back, put the university on the back. It shouldn't be that hard. What else was I going to say? Oh, in addition, I did not post the auto only players. I just posted the players that were in the main checklist. So for anybody who wanted to chase any of the auto only players and knows the checklist well enough, any of those players, because there's only 5 possibilities to get any of those guys, let me know in the chat and I'll make any of those guys available for $1 each. So if anybody knows the checklist, I'm not going to post the entire thing because there were hundreds of names. But if anybody wants any of the auto only players out of the checklist, they're available for $1 each. Just list them in the chat and I can put the payment information back up for those of you guys who want to claim any of them. Can't claim it preemptively if you pull a T. Yes, you can, Ryan. Same thing. We'll do $1 for that. So yeah, if there's anything that I haven't listed that you guys want to claim, I'll make all of that stuff available for $1. And we are starting off this pack with a LeBron, Kobe White, Norman Powell, Guerschon Yabusele, and Jimmy Butler. We have a team checklist of the Rockets, Jalen Duran, Austin Reeves, Damian Lillard, Ty Jerome. Team checklist of the Nuggets and Clint Capella. Jared, so I did not make, well, I didn't, the initial thing that I posted was the leftovers who were on the checklist, on the main checklist, who were not purchased in the auction tonight. Those were available in conferences. They were both claimed at this point. So we didn't make anything available at a player level there. But if there's anything that you know that's in the checklist and you wanted to claim, that is an auto only player, let me know. And those players are available for $1 each. Let me know if that makes sense. I can explain further if you need me to. Nick Claxton, Isaiah Hartenstein. We have a Spurs team checklist: Kristaps Porzingis, Terrence Shannon Jr., Devin Carter, Onyeka Okongwu. We have an Amen Thompson and an insert, it looks like here, of Nolan Traore, Nets rookie on the no limit. Zachary Rasheer on the, looks like we have this is the NBA version of a gold, what's the thing in MLB? Oh man, the Dolphins are really bad. But it's Zachary Rasheer on the second year card, Bam Adebayo, and Trey Johnson the third. And for anybody who wants to make those claims until we get something bigger up into the display, I'll put the PayPal Venmo information up there on screen for anybody who wants to claim anything additional. It's like the Rookie Cup, yeah. All right, we have a Lakers team checklist. Benedict Mathurin, Bradley Beal, Cole Anthony. We have an Orlando checklist. Nick Smith Jr., Ja Morant, Darius Garland, Domantas Sabonis is backwards. What's this going to be? Domas getting a 45th year anniversary retro card there for my favorite ex-Zag player ever, Carter Bryant, Ben Saraf, and Elijah Martin, the ex-FIU star. I think Elijah Martin might have went to like Kansas or something in his senior year. All right, keeping it moving, we have a Keontae George, Nikola Vukovic, Nicholas Batum, Oswar Thompson, Jordan Clarkson, Josh Hart, Donovan Clingan on the second-year card. Wow, I totally thought he was a rookie still. We have a Malik Beasley on some kind of hyper refractor. Looks like non-numbered there. And Sion James on the no-limit rookie insert. Josh Giddey. There's Walter Clayton Jr. on the board for the first time. Still available and unpaid for. And Dwayne Wade. So Walter Clayton Jr. starting us off with our first big-name rookie on the board. The ex-Florida national champion there, Walter Clayton Jr. Sabonis was your number to 25. Diamond Duo. I mean, William, I might have to try and buy that one from you. Still a big Domas fan, but as soon as I saw him play at Gonzaga for the first time, I was like, this guy is hands down the best player that's ever played here, and he played a really solid. I can't even remember how many seasons he played with us. I think it was just one. Speaking of Zags, there's Rui, Kyle Kuzma, Keegan Murray, Mark Williams, Alperen Sengun, Derek White, Herbert Jones, Franz Wagner, Antonio Reeves on our first autograph. So one box, one auto. We could either get an auto or a relic in these hobby boxes. And Antonio Reeves getting the Marks of Excellent sticker auto on that one. Dirk getting on the board, Buddy Hield, and a Rasheer Fleming rookie. So first hit of the break is an auto. Hopefully we see 5 autos in this one. Would love to see all autos, no relics in this. Ooh, we might definitely be able to make that negotiation happen, William. All right, keeping it going. Pele Larson, Jason Tatum, Rudy Gobert. We have a Golden State team checklist. Tyler Kolek, Chris Paul, Alex Sarr with the all-rookie team. We have a Raptors team checklist and a Kawhi Leonard Stars of the NBA insert. Asa Newell, Kevin Garnett, and Steve Kerr going to the Legends lot. Kerr, I know that name was on the list. Alex Sarr getting the gold stamp. Surprised we only have 14 people on this. I have to go back and check how many people joined this break. We have a Cody Williams, Scotty Barnes, Brandon Podziemski, Malik Beasley, Christian Braun. We have a Hawks checklist. Obi Toppin from Dayton. Ex-Nick. Grayson Allen. We have, what do we have here? Shaq on the insert. What is this insert called? The Daily Dribble, I'm guessing. Fun Shaq card. We always love a fun Shaq card. DJ Diesel, Jaren Jackson Jr., Cam Thomas, and Dyson Daniels. So a fun Shaq to start us off in box number 1. Okay, yeah. So Jared, everything that the stuff that we posted on eBay was the main checklist of people that have cards in the main set. The thing that I mentioned about other people being available is players that only have autographs in this break. Since we only have a chance to pull 5 autographs total, I didn't post all of that checklist because there were 100+ players, and basically all of them would not be hitting autographs in this one. But if anybody wants to take a gamble and try and claim anyone on that checklist, anybody who is an auto only in this product would be available for $1 if you want to grab them. But anybody who was in the main checklist, yeah, you would have had to pay for beforehand. All right. Dalton Connect looking good on the dunk there. Second-year player out of Tennessee. Giannis, Malik Monk, Tijan Saloon, Dylan Brooks, ex-Duck, as Meb would point out if he were in this break. Tyrese Halliburton, Kevin Durant, some nice names in this one. RJ Barrett, Con Canupel getting on the board for the first time with the rookie rise insert. Noah Esengue, Hugo Gonzalez, and Cam Jones rookies. Con Canupel rise to stardom insert for one of the big chases in the product. All right, halfway through box number 1. Go with a couple of packs here. Try and keep things moving. We have a Trae Young to start this one off. Brandon Williams, Pascal Siakam, Zach LaVine, Max Strauss, Bilal Kaloubi. We have a Philadelphia team checklist. Nikola Jokic on the board for the first time. We have a team checklist of the Bucks. Will Riley, rookie. Joan Berenger, rookie. And VJ Edgecombe, one of the big chases in this product with a huge first game of his career for Philly. Evan Mobley, Dejounte Murray, LaMelo Ball, Jabari Smith, Yves Missi, Anthony Black, Jeremy Sochan, and Matas Buzelis getting a numbered to 2025, the gold numbered to 2025, the classic flagship card from Topps. Micah Peavy, Gigi Jackson, Rick Barry with his underhand free throw shot in the picture, and Spud Webb, a couple of legends getting on the board there. Edgecombe getting on the board as well. Brian. I'm going to take down the Venmo and PayPal information for now. If anybody else wants to claim anything and wants me to put it back up, let me know, and I could put it back up on the board. So a few big names on the board already. Matas Buzelis, not a bad name to hit on the second-year player, if I remember correctly, from pulling his Bowman Chrome cards. Pulled the same Buzelis earlier today, really? Was it serial number 859 or 861? We have a Jordan Hawkins, Bub Carrington, Bulls checklist, Jalen Pickett, T-Wolves checklist, Ryan. If you want to claim the T-Wolves checklist, let me know. That is still available. Naz Reid, Blazers team checklist. Andrew Nemhart, one of my other favorite recent Zags. And an Igor Deming. No limit insert there. Shaden Sharp. What's it called? Hornets team checklist. And Khalil Ware. Down to throw $1 at it? All right, let me know if you need me to put the PayPal Venmo info back up. We have a D'Angelo Russell, Chet, the unicorn on the board there. Grizzlies team checklist. Fun card of OG Anunoby, who I almost got to meet the night that I picked these boxes up. Denny Avdia, DeMar DeRozan, Jaden Ivey, Jared Vanderbilt, and Dylan Harper on the rookie numbered to 99 daily double insert. So Dylan Harper getting our first numbered, low numbered card. I guess we have the 2025, but big hit for Dylan Harper there. Cedric Coward, another nice rookie card. Big chase there. Jace Richardson, Adu Tiero, Kobe Bria, ex-Dayton, Kentucky, Bill Russell, the legend, another legend, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and another with George Gervin. But huge hit there for the Dylan Harper spot. Big name number to 99. We don't hate that at all. Nice start in this first box. Couple of nice names on the board already. Cedric Coward, we'll give him a top load as well. One of the bigger chases in the product. Yep, you got it, Ryan. I'll put that back up. PayPal and Venmo back up on the screen. I could also type it into the chat if you're having any trouble seeing any of that info. Keeping things moving. We have a Jonathan Mugbo. Quentin Post. No idea who that is. Ron Holland. Bronny James. Brooke Lopez. Emmanuel Quickly. Kawhi Leonard. Kelly Oubre. We have another insert here. Scotty Barnes. Stars of the NBA insert. Drake Powell. And Thomas Sorber rookie. Bucks autos are Giannis, Smith, Gary Trent, IX. I'll take any of those of the checklist that is available. Jared, I don't know off the top of my head which ones of those are auto only and which ones are not. Let me see if I can pull up the checklist really quick. Ooh, actually, I can. Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is the only auto only from Milwaukee. Yep. Do you want Venmo or PayPal, Ryan? We have a Wendell Carter Jr., Keldon Johnson, Russell Westbrook, Miami team checklist, Tyler Smith, Klay Thompson, Tyler Hero, Jalen Wells on the gold stamp, and LaMelo Ball getting a rainbow parallel. Kasparis Yakusionis rookie, Ryan Kalkbrenner on the rookie, and Jalen Williams. Kalkbrenner looking as lanky as he did in that Creighton jersey in this card. LaMelo, couple of Hornets hits, and the Jalen Wells second year. Venmo, yep, you got it. Venmo is at Hot Ice Breaks. So yeah, Jared. Yeah, he's the only auto only. So the other guys that you listed are in the base checklist, so they were listed on eBay. So Portis is available for $1 if you want to take the shot at his auto. Kalkbrenner proceeds flag in retail. Kalk Lively flag. Let's make that happen. Julius Randle, Jazz checklist. AJ Green, Domas Sabonis, Miles Turner, Andrew Wiggins, Santi Aldama, Tristan Da Silva. We have a LeBron MVP vault insert. That's fun. Derek Lively, and Brian knows his stuff already. Cooper and Derek Queen both getting on the board. So we got our first Cooper flag. Derek Queen. Where'd Derek Queen go to school? Can't remember. It is almost college basketball time again. No worries at all, Ryan. Jared, I'll leave that information up there again for a second while we put this Cooper flag back there on the display, and we'll show that again 1 second once we take the payment information down. Queen went to Maryland. Thank you. Thank you, Zachariah. The Terp. Ryan Dunn, Marcus Sasser, Devin Booker, Matas Buzelis, Ben Simmons, Nets team checklist, AJ Johnson, Pistons team checklist, Anthony Edwards, Nike Clifford, Micah Peavy, and Mello. 2 more packs left in box number 1. Paul George starts things off. Isaiah Collier, Jalen Wilson, Scoot Henderson, Baylor Shireman. Speaking of Creighton players, I really thought he was drafted this year. I guess he was drafted in 2024. Time's flying. Thunder team checklist, Patrick Williams, Derek Jones Jr., LeBron back on the board for the second time, Bernard King, Manu Ginobili, and Kaman Malowach. Final pack before we get to the hobby exclusive. We have SGA, Kings team checklist, Karl Anthony Towns, Lauri Markkanen, Tyrese Maxey, Grady Dick, Kuminga, Embiid, Julius Irving getting the fuchsia card. I'm guessing that's a fuchsia pink, probably pink parallel. Another Khan Canupel on the board. Second time for Khan. First time in a base. Other one was an insert. Yuki Kawamura. And there's our first Wemby on the board. So, William, you get a Wemby in box number 1. 1 Wemby on the board. Second Khan Canupel on the board. And Dr. J getting an insert. Let's see. Don't quote me on this, but I think the team cards are under a specific player on the set checklist. Just based on seeing other breaks. I may be wrong. We need to check a card versus the list. I'll take a look at the next team checklist that we pull and see if I see anything like that. Does anybody know if this is called pink in this set? Anyway, we'll put a top loader on it for Dr. J. And let's see our first Chrome cards out of the hobby exclusive pack. We got the Mega Box look on these. Starting off with the Dame Lillard. Noah Asengwe, rookie. Jace Richardson, rookie. Zion James, rookie. And Kawhi Leonard. So we'll get sleeves on all of these Mega Box refractor looking hobby exclusive pack cards. 3 rookies. 2 vets in that first one. Wemby on the board. All right, I'm going to take this down. All right, the Walter Payton spot payment just came through. So Walter Clayton spot no longer available. Walter Payton. Wrong sport. Wrong decade. Wrong century. All right, our second box is empty and open. And let's go a couple packs at a time this time to get this box moving a little bit. We are taking a bit of time on that first box, so we'll try and speed things up a little bit. Let's go full stacks at a time here. All right, here we go. So, starting off box number 2, Lauri Markkanen, Tyrese Maxey, Keontae George, Nikola Vukovic, Nicholas Batum, Anthony Edwards, Thunder team checklist, Patrick Patrick Williams, Magic Johnson on the silver 45th anniversary card. We have a Hornets team checklist. Let's see. I don't know. I don't see any names specifically on that checklist. Khalil Ware, Cedric Coward back on the board for the second time. Another big name there. Scoot Henderson, Baylor Shireman, SGA, Kings team checklist, Cat, Nets team checklist, AJ Johnson, Detroit, Magic. We have a Johan Berenger, Edgecombe back on the board. Seeing a lot of the same names in the first two boxes. Good to see the big names. Shaden Sharp, Buzelis, Ben Simmons, Paul George, Isaiah Collier, Jalen Wilson, Jalen Wells, Gold Stamp, Andrew Wiggins, Santi Aldama, Tristan Da Silva, Rick Barry, Spud Webb, Will Riley, Domas, Miles Turner, Ryan Dunn, Marcus Sasser, Devin Booker, Tyler Smith, Klay Thompson, Tyler Hero. We have a Noah Penda rookie no limit insert. Ben Seraph, Elijah Martin, Gigi Jackson, Miami checklist, Julius Randle, Jazz checklist, AJ Green, Anthony Simmons, Jaylen Brown, Mike Conley, Clippers team checklist. And let's do a flip on the Tijan Saloon gold foil. Bam Adebayo, Trey Johnson, and Carter Bryant wrap up the first stack. Let's get a bunch of these cards sleeved up. Feel like that's probably a better pace to these hobby boxes since there's a lot of cards. We'll keep doing the stacks at a time there. Brian getting a couple of his guys again, Edgecombe and Cedric Coward, and Magic Johnson getting on the board with a fun one. When you're busy. There's no link, Jared. It's just it would be $1 via PayPal or Venmo. I could type that information back in the chat for you. So you would just pay $1 via PayPal or Venmo. Just looking at Beckett, the team card you flipped was listed as Brandon Miller. Okay, interesting. Maybe I will have to look at that and see what's going on there. If those are assigned that way, then that is the way I will assign them when I ship everything. All right, we have a Joel Embiid, Jordan Clarkson, Josh Hart, Donovan Clingan, Cooper Flag. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Cooper Flag, orange relic /25 on the round ball remnants. And that is a fun patch. I am going to put this right into a one touch. Hold on, let me grab a new one touch for that. That is the way we wanted to do tonight. What a start. All right, let's see. This looks like it could be the right size. Oh, I think I got it perfect on the first shot. Yeah, that is a 75-point card in terms of thickness, and that is our first monster NBA pull of the new era of NBA cards. Let's get that one right in the middle. Man, this has been a really nice start to this break. Cooper Flag getting the orange, Dylan Harper getting the green. Big names getting hits early if we're gonna pull a relic, might as well be a relic to numbered to 25 of the best chase in the product. What a card. Let's see. Big hits so far. Definitely those two. We have Clayton, Edgecombe, Cooper Flag, Edgecombe again, Coward, Julius Pink, Knuppel, Wembenyama, and Coward. Matas Buzelis getting our other numbered card on the gold number to 2025. So only a box plus in, but a few nice cards on the board already, including that Antonio Reeves auto 2 from the first box. We have a Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, George Gervin, Aswar Thomas, Rui, Kyle Kuzma, Keegan Murray, Derek Jones Jr., Grady Dick, Jonathan Kuminga, Jalen Suggs, my guy from the Zags, hitting the big shot against UCLA with the, I guess, hyper, we're going to call that. Noah Esengwe on the rise to stardom rookie insert. Jace Richardson, Abdul Tiero, and Kobe Bria. I'm super interested to see how Kobe Bria does in the NBA, being that he was really just a three-point shooter for most of his college career, or all of his college career. Fun Suggs there. A different number to 25 patch of flag sold for $400. Nice investment then. Whoever grabbed the Cooper Flag spot tonight. Already on the board with a base. And on top of that, getting a $400 card. Mark Williams, Alperen Sengun, Pele Larson, Jason Tatum, Rudy Gobert, Derek White, Herbert Jones, Franz Wagner. We have another LeBron on the board, and it is a Stars of the NBA. Drake Powell, Tomas Sober, and Dylan Harper back on the board. 2 Harpers now for the Spurs lotto pick. Let's go 2 more packs here. Oh, we got a first down for Jalen Waddle. Please be okay. Something going right for the Dolphins tonight. All right, we have a Podzemski, Malik Beasley, Dalton Connect, Giannis, Malik Monk, Hawks team checklist, Obi Toppin, Grayson Allen, Tyrese Maxey, Stars of the NBA, foil, Zubac, Liam McNeely on the rookie, Chaz Lanier on the rookie, the big-time player from Tennessee, Golden State, Tyler Kolek, Cody Williams, Scotty Barnes, Chris Paul, Alex Sarr, Raptors checklist, Christian Braun, Walter Clayton Jr., Levitation, green, numbered to 99. Another high lottery pick getting another green insert to 99. What a start we're having. Jarache Walker, CJ McCollum, and Jarrett Allen. So 2 greens for top 5 picks and 1 orange for Cooper Flag. What a start. Let's see. I'll stack that up there with the Reeves for now. We'll sleeve up this Lanier. We'll sleeve up the Maxey. And we'll go to the next stack. Who ended up with Walter Clayton Jr.? The person who purchased him on eBay paid for him. So whoever that was, congratulations on that green Clayton. Oh, Walter Clayton was a late pick. Oh, right. I was thinking of Dylan Harper and the other Rutgers guy, Ace Bailey, not Walter Clayton. Walter Clayton was the Florida player that won the national championship and had a couple of nice postseason runs. All right, Porzingis, Terrence Shannon, Lakers checklist, Benedict Mathurin, Bradley Beal, Devin Carter, Onyeka Onyewu, Aman Thompson, Daniel Gafford getting a silver 45-year anniversary. Ochai Agabji, Tracy McGrady, Isaiah Thomas, Yabusele, Jimmy Butler, Nick Claxton, Isaiah Hartstein. Spurs checklist, Jalen Duran, Austin Reeves, Dame Lillard, Kasparis Yakusionis on the rookie no limit insert. Mavs checklist, Yannick Conan Niederhauser, rookie. Maxime Reynaud. Celtics checklist, Cade Cunningham. There's a third LeBron, at least, maybe fourth. Kobe White, Norman Powell, DeAndre Ayton, Drew Holiday, Dort. Rockets checklist, Max Christie, Jaquez, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. Washington checklist, Keyshawn George. Cavs checklist, Jalen Suggs, Mikal Bridges, Tamani Kamara, Jalen Brunson, Nikola Jovic. Detlef Schrempf on the legend there. Janai Broom, the Auburn legend and rookie this year. Colin Murray Boys. Tajane Saloon. We have some cards upside down here, starting with Dylan Brooks, Jalen Tyson, De'Aaron Fox, Tyrese Halliburton, Kevin Durant, RJ Barrett, James Harden. We have Malik Monk on a rainbow foil. Najee Marshall. Xavier, I want to say. Larry Bird, and speaking of more Zags, John Stockton. Room rookie will get the sleeve. Another LeBron. And the Daniel Gafford. Whoever paid for the East Conference, you'll buy them for $12. I don't know if that makes much sense. They bought it for $35. Buying it for $12 seems like a really bad flip. All right, last stack from box number 2. Still 3 boxes to go, and already some really nice hits on the board. All right, we have an OG Anunoby, Denny Avdia, who's a Trailblazer now, Jonathan Mogbo, Quentin Post, Ron Hollins, DeMar DeRozan, Jaden Ivey, Jared Vanderbilt, Cedric Coward getting the no limit insert. Rookie, Brooks Barnhizer rookie. AI on the board for the first time, Jaden McDaniels, Jalen Pickett, Minnesota checklist, D'Angelo Russell, Chet back on the board. Grizzlies checklist, Naz Reid. Blazers checklist, Andrew Nemhard. We have a Giannis Levitation insert. Peyton Watson, Miles McBride, Noah Pineda, Zach LaVine, Max Strus, Jordan Hawkins, Bub Carrington. Bulls checklist, Sixers checklist, Nikola Jokic. Bucks checklist, we have a Kevin Durant MVP insert. Zion James, Jameer Watkins, Magic Johnson, LaMelo Ball, Jabari Smith, Trae Young, Brandon Williams, Pascal Siakam, Yves Missi, Anthony Black, Jeremy Sochan, Bilal Koulibaly, Isaiah Joe, PJ Washington, Ayers, the other Rutgers player, Ace Bailey on the rookie, Cole Anthony, Magic checklist, Evan Mobley, Dejounte Murray, Nick Smith, John Morant, Darius Garland, Keegan Murray getting the gold to 2025, Asa Newell rookie, Igor Demine, Oso Ighodaro, and Desmond Bane finishing off the regular packs from box number 2. Then we will check out the hobby exclusive. Durant, Giannis, and Cedric Coward. And let's check this one out. Let's see. Almost half the price for one team. Yeah, if the East guy is around, and wants to make that deal, there's a deal to be made, and I think we have red. Let's see if red's numbered to 5 in this product. That would be wild. We have a Chaz Lanier. Nice start to the pack. Brooks Barnheiser. Darius Garland. The red is numbered to 5, and it's a Nick Polds 5 blocks from Madison Square Garden. Jalen Brunson, 4 of 5. That is awesome. Victor Wembanyama also getting the chrome card. Man, Jalen Brunson, that is a wild card there. Who has Jalen Brunson tonight? That's an awesome pull. That's got to be worth something. First Jalen Topps chrome licensed card, numbered to 5, red. It's a shame that wasn't one of the boxes that Cat picked up when he was in the NBA store last Wednesday or last Thursday when this product released. Brunson red. Jared, I also want to make sure that if whoever reaches out wants to make that deal, you're not getting all the Bucks. You would only be getting the Bucks players that were not purchased in the auctions on eBay tonight. So if Giannis was purchased by somebody, you would not be getting Giannis. If you want to talk to me after the break to talk a little further about what about breaking and stuff, definitely feel free to reach out. But I just want to make sure that you're not getting screwed here if you're trying to pull any deals. I would assume that Giannis is probably owns. All right. Keeping things going here. Your audio is cutting. Not sure if anyone else is. Let me know, guys. Let me know if there's an audio issue. Maybe I will cut some of the background noise and see if that helps. Let me do this first pack while I see if anybody else is having an issue with audio. We have a Jalen Tyson, De'Aaron Fox, Michael Porter Jr., Washington checklist, Keyshawn George, Chris Paul, Alex Sarr, Raptors checklist, Christian Braun, Malawach, Con Canoopel back on the board, and Kawamura. Good here, Choppy. Dunk City and William, try refreshing and let me know if that helps. Most of the time when people are having audio issues, the refresh does it. But let me know if that works. If not, it sounds like Chris's audio is good. The audio was cutting out in the mega break. That was you mean the one earlier this week? I guess I need to get a Spectrum person into my apartment sooner than later. All right, we have a Cavs checklist, Jalen Suggs, Celtics checklist, Cade Cunningham, LeBron again, Hawks checklist, Obi Toppin, Grayson Allen, Noah Pineda, No Limit, Wemby back on the board, Josh Giddey, and Walter Clayton Jr. Wow, what a start to box number 3. Clayton, Wemby having a pretty decent break. Going out and coming back in helped. Awesome. Perfect. Yeah, guys, if anybody's having issues with the audio, try leaving the break and coming back in, or refreshing. And 99% of the time I've had an issue with that normally helps. Sounds like the audio is getting better. All right. I will keep things moving then. Let's go with all three of these packs. If there are any further issues with anything with the stream, let me know in the chat, and we will try and make sure things are moving smoothly. All right. We have a Lakers checklist. Matherin, Bradley Beal, Cole Anthony, Magic checklist, Jalen Brunson, DeAndre Ayton, Drew Holiday, Dort, Steve Kerr, Jaren Jackson, Cam Thomas, Hartstein. We got a Spurs checklist: Porzingis, Terrence Shannon Jr., James Harden, Mikal Bridges, Toumani Camara. Ooh, almost a card attached that we missed there. And it's a De'Aaron Fox gold to 2025, 155 of 2025. Miles McBride, Rasheer Fleming, rookie. Asa Newell, rookie. Kevin Garnett, Kobe White, Norman Powell, Yusabelli, Jimmy Butler, Nick Claxton, Halliburton, Durant, Barrett, Cam Jones, getting a rookie 45th year anniversary. I keep saying the baseball version. Dwayne Wade, Dirk Nowitzki, and Buddy Hield. De'Aaron Fox to 2025, 155 of 2025. Do we think Mike McDaniel will be fired after tonight? Home loss to the Ravens. It's not a terrible loss, but it's been a terrible year. We have an SGA, Kings checklist, Cat, Markkanen, Maxey, Jalen Wells, Andrew Wiggins, Santi Aldama. We have a Dylan Jones, marks of excellence auto. Dylan Jones getting our second autograph of the break. Marks of excellence sticker auto. We have a Magic Johnson, Peyton Watson, Miles McBride, Isaiah Collier, Jalen Wilson, Scoot Henderson, Baylor Shireman, Tyler Smith, Klay Thompson, Tyler Hero, Derek White on the, keep calling it hyper. I'm not sure that that's what it is, but some kind of foil. Walter Clayton back on the board with the rise to stardom. Ace Bailey back on the board with a base rookie. Sion James, Jameer Watkins rookies. Marcus Sasser, Devin Booker, Buzelis, Simmons, Paul George, Jaylen Brown, Mike Conley. We have a Clippers checklist with our first Steph Curry of the break. 45th year anniversary on the Steph Curry. Bane, Isaiah Joe, PJ Washington, Jazz checklist, AJ Green, Domas, Miles Turner, Ryan Dunn. There's another Steph Curry. Cameron Johnson, Anthony Simmons, Podziemski, Isaiah Thomas, Igor Demine, Iguodaro, Wendell Clark Jr., Keldon Johnson, Westbrook, Miami checklist, Julius Randle, Finney Smith, Brandon Ingram, Moses Moody, Quentin Grimes, fun-looking card there, fun-looking Sixers jersey in that picture, Maxime Renaud, Ochai Agbaji, and Tracy McGrady. T-Mac getting on the board. So our second autograph of the break. 2 autos, 1 relic. The relic definitely being the hit of the break so far with the what Brian quoted as a $400 orange Cooper Flag relic. I didn't take a look at the back of that card. It says player worn memorabilia on it, so that we at least have that. Is it player worn? I guess it can't be player worn from a regular game. Is it player worn from a preseason game, maybe? Let's see. The relic containing this card was worn by the featured player. The execution of all player worn memorabilia was witnessed by a Topps representative. So not game used unless it was, couldn't have been game used unless it was game used in the preseason, but game worn at least. Yeah, seems like I thought he would have got fired before the Falcons game, and then whatever happened during the Falcons game, of course, screwed my what's it called? My survivor pool for the year. But that's what happens when you bet against your team. Yeah, I think McDaniel should be gone after this season, or I mean after this game. As much as I liked him when we were good, we have a Pele Larson, Tatum, Rudy Gobert, Golden State checklist, Kolick, Derek Jones Jr., Grady Dick, Kuminga, Trae Young, stars of the NBA, Jalen Williams, Derek Lively. There's a Cooper flag. Second Cooper flag base. Kyle Kuzma, Keegan Murray, Mark Williams, Alperen Sengun. Pistons checklist, Anthony Edwards. Thunder checklist, Patrick Williams. We have a daily dribble of Anthony Williams. Jade McDaniels, Kasparis Yakusionis, Kalk Burner back on the board. Keontae George, Vukovic, Nikola Vukovic, Nicholas Batum, Aswar Thompson, Rui, Tristan da Silva. Nets checklist, AJ Johnson, Malawach on the rookie no limits. Noah Pineda, Brooks Barnheiser, and Allen Iverson. Anybody know who Brooks Barnheiser is? Is he a collegiate draft pick or was he from somewhere else? I don't recognize him at all from being from a college that I recognize. Oh, it's a good game when they're talking about the phase of the moon. All right, let's open some more top loaders. Get that Cooper flag sleeved up. The half moon looked cool when you went to check your mail. Apparently, it's a waxing gibbous. Thanks, Al Michaels. Oh, boy. All right, the McDaniels era was fun for 1 year. All right. Finishing up the third of 4 stacks in box number 3. Dalton Connect, Giannis, Malik Monk, Saloon, Dylan Brooks, Derek White, Herbert Jones, Franz Wagner, Darius Garlands, Melo, Bernard King, Manu Ginobili, Cody Williams, Scotty Barnes, Podzemski, Malik Beasley, Joel Embiid, Jordan Clarkson, Josh Hart, Donovan Clingan. We have a Tyler Smith gold rainbow foil, Derek Queen, Nike Clifford, and Micah Peavy rookies. Football and astrology, it's the best of both worlds. Solid rookie of the year quote there, Ryan. I love it. All right, let's start with 3 packs here, starting with the Chet Grizzlies checklist. OG Anunoby, Denny Avdia, Jonathan Mogbo, Zach Edey on the gold stamp. How did Edey do in his rookie year? I didn't really follow Memphis that well. Paulo Banchero, Stefan Castle, LaMelo on the insert, John Stockton, Shrimp, Janai Broom, Bub Carrington, Bulls Checklist, Jalen Pickett, Wolves Checklist, D'Angelo Russell, Brandon Miller, Reed Shepard, Nikola Jovic, Thomas Sober on the new school rookie insert, Chaz Lanier, Najee Marshall, Larry Bird, Brandon Williams, Pascal Siakam, Zach LaVine, Max Strauss, Jordan Hawkins, Suns Checklist, Gary Trent, Anthony Davis, Micah Peavy on the No Limits insert, Jared Allen, Vika Zubac, and Liam McNeely rookies. Compared to Wemby, though, so he's no good. He's compared to Wemby. Yeah, you can't really compare those two. That's funny. They came out the same year. Yeah, that's going to be a tough comp. He was good for being so big and slow. We were about halfway through the first box before we noticed the logo and Hot Ice reference. Been trying to think of a way to get it in ever since. Love that. Yeah, we typically break Bowman baseball, so we definitely get some baseball references in there every once in a while from Rookie of the Year. I think I actually had Rookie of the Year on in the background one time when there was no game on. We have Kyrie Irving, Miles Bridges, Tari Eason, Donovan Mitchell, Trey Murphy, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Green, Lonzo Ball, Cam Thomas, stars of the NBA insert. I believe that's a rainbow foil there too. Jamal Murray, Mavs checklist, Yannick Conan Niederhauser, Quinton Post, Ron Holland, Bronny James, Brooks Lopez, Jordan Poole, Nick's checklist, Chris Middleton, Pacers checklist, Klay Thompson on the rainbow foil, Colin Murray Boyles, Max Christie, and Jaime Jaquez Jr. Let's see. I don't know. We have to put something on in the background after this game ends or after this broadcast ends. And to hobby exclusive pack number 3, seeing some more chromes come out here. Going to be tough to beat that red from the last one. We have Joan Behringer, Cedric Coward, beauty there. VJ Edgecombe, Brian having himself a pack. Ryan Kalkbrenner and Jace Richardson. Wow, a lot of rookies in that one. Wow, why did the volume just get so loud? Brian getting his chases there with Edgecombe and Cower. And 2 more boxes to go. Can we get any other big autos or relics on the board here? Yeah, the number kid can't even count. Can't even guess. Put on some MLB Tonight in the background. All right, continuing on to box number 4. 4 solid cards out of the first 3 boxes, amongst other nice hits, but 4 really, really big time cards out there on the board already. 2 greens of rookies, the Cooper flag, and the red number to 5, Jalen Brunson, coming out of the New York City NBA store. Need a snack pack. I know, I was thinking that the first time that I saw the hobby exclusive, and I was like, oh, we got something crazy. Just a hobby exclusive. I feel like we've had the same players in every box so far. Hopefully that means that basically every player pulls out of each box, because The checklist isn't that deep, and there's a lot of cards in every one of these boxes, so I guess that's a possibility. All right, here we go with stack number 1, starting with Kolek, Cody Williams, Scotty Barnes, Podzimski, Pacers checklist, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Green, Lonzo Ball, Dylan Harper. What do we have on this one? New school insert. Nice hit for Dylan Harper. Igor Demine, Iguodaro, Desmond Bain, Alperen Sengun, Pele Larson, Tatum, Gobert, Golden State checklist, Jordan Poole, Knicks checklist, Chris Middleton, Sorbear on the rise to stardom. That is not numbered, just double checking there because it looked orange. I guess that's just a regular one. There's no number on it. Just triple check that. There is a little bit of stuff on the bottom of that card, but Sorbear getting the rookie. Agbaji, Tracy McGrady, Isaiah Thomas, Oswar Thomas, Rui, Kuzma, Keegan Murray, Mark Williams, Nikola Jovic, Zach Edey, Pablo Banchero, Stefan Castle, Mavs checklist, Niederhauser, Reynaud, Maxey, Keontae George, Vukovic, Batum, Anthony Davis, Brandon Miller, Reed Shepard, Oso Iguodaro backwards, numbered to 68. I'm guessing that's black on the Oso Iguodaro Suns refractor. 22 of 68 on a nice low numbered hit there with another Cooper flag behind that. 3 Cooper flag bases on the board now, I believe. Max Christie, Jaquez, Jamal Murray, Shireman, SGA, King's checklist, Cat, Markkanen, Dillingham, Suns checklist, Gary Trent Jr., Hugo Gonzalez on the 45th year anniversary rookie, Shrimp, Jonai Broom, and Colin Murray Boyles. Bunch of nice rookie inserts there. Dylan Harper doing well tonight. Iguodaro. Where did Iguodaro go to school? Is he a Kentucky guy? I guess the back of the card is not going to show me that. Our fifth card numbered under 100 of the break, and third Cooper flag base. Cooper flag having a more than a respectable night. Is Yamamoto going to pitch game 6? Looks like he is. Gaussman against Yamamoto. I was talking to one of my clients today, and we were talking about how crazy it would be if this went to a game 7 and Max Scherzer started and they let Clayton Kershaw pitch an inning, and we got a Kershaw against Max Scherzer game 7, and then they both retire. We have Dylan Brooks, Jalen Tyson. That would be a baseball historian's dream. William, I'm a personal trainer. De'Aaron Fox, Michael Porter Jr., Quentin Grimes, Steph Curry, Cameron Johnson, Anthony Simmons, Peyton Pritchard on the gold foil, Cyan James, Jameer Watkins, Magic Johnson, Malik Beasley, Dalton Connect, Giannis, Malik Monk, Tajane Saloon, Finney Smith, Brandon Ingram, Moses Moody, Yang Hansen back on the board for the first time in a long time with the no limits insert, Isaiah Joe, PJ Washington, and another Ace Bailey, third Ace Bailey on the board. So when I'm not opening or packaging cards, that's where I am. Let's go 3 packs here. Still looking for our hit out of box number 3. Jimmy Butler, Nick Claxton, Hartstein, Spurs checklist, Porzingis, Andrew Wiggins, Aldma, Da Silva, Boston checklist, Yakasionis, Kalkburner, Jalen Williams, Cade Cunningham, LeBron. I want to say we have at least 5 LeBron now. Kobe White, Norman Powell, Yabusele, Tyler Smith, Klay Thompson, Tyler Hero, Jalen Wells, Barnheiser, AI, Jaden McDaniels, I keep doing that. Wizards checklist, Keyshawn George, Cavs checklist, Jalen Suggs, Boston checklist, Jalen Brown, Mike Conley, Clippers checklist, CJ McCollum, stars of the NBA insert, Peyton Watson, Miles McBride, and Noah Pineda rookie. Getting us to the halfway point of box number 4. Opened a package from me today and was thinking about the tape machine, the good old tape machine. It did its job and got the cards there safely. The noisy tape machine. Remember the first Keyshawn versus Kershaw versus Scherzer? Yep, that was the crazy history that we would have a parallel of there. We have a Denny Avdia, Mogbo, Quentin Post, Ron Holland, Bronny James, Franz Wagner, Chris Paul, Alex Sarr, Donovan Mitchell, stars of the NBA rainbow foil insert, Dirk Nowitzki, Buddy Hield, and Rasheer Fleming. Yeah, so they both filled in for Randy Johnson and Greg Maddux in their rookie season. Would be crazy if we could get the parallel to that in both of their last seasons. You were impressed by the concept of the tape machine? Yeah, it took me many years to figure out that I could buy a tape machine, and in those many years before that, there was a lot of very tedious tape tearing and cutting. We ruined many a pair of scissors doing that. I think we might have something thick here. Let's see if I'm right. No, maybe not. Nope. But let's see these 3 packs. Miami checklist, Julius Randle, Jazz checklist, AJ Green, Domas, RJ Barrett, Harden, Mikal Bridges, Kamara, Noah Esengwe rookie, Hugo Gonzalez rookie, Cam Jones rookie, Donovan Mitchell, Trey Murphy, Wendell Carter, Keldon Johnson, Russell Westbrook, Grayson Allen, Tyrese Halliburton, Kevin Durant, Emmanuel Quickley, Jaren Jackson Jr., Cam Thomas, Dyson Daniels, Brooks Lopez, Kyrie Irving, Miles Bridges, Tari Eason, Raptors checklist, Christian Braun, finally going to get some kind of a hit in these 3 packs. Hawks checklist, Obi Toppin. We have a Cason Wallace rainbow foil, Asa Newell, Kevin Garnett, and Steve Kerr. So we were looking at the what the case was, Chris, with that start. Apparently, both of them were scratched, but they weren't like scratched that morning. So I know a lot of people, it seemed like people were trying to create the narrative that people went to the game not expecting to knowing who they were going to see starting that game. Apparently, both players were scratched, or at least Maddox was scratched a day or 2 before that start. And I think Randy Johnson might have actually been scratched that morning. We have a Miles Turner, Ryan Dunn, Marcus Sasser, Devin Booker, Matas Buzelis, Jalen Brunson, DeAndre Ayton, Drew Holiday, Cade Cunningham on the stars of the NBA, Tyrese Proctor, rookie, Shaq back on the board, and Danny Wolf, rookie. One more stack to go before we get to our 4th hobby exclusive pack. Don't kill the magic. I mean, they still both started each other they still both started, and both of those guys were still scratched. So I think the narrative stays. All right, where's our hit here? Let's see. Should be coming up in the stack. We have a Magic checklist, Evan Mobley, Deontay Murray, LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards. Thunder checklist, Patrick Williams, Jameer Watkins. On the rookie parallel, Hugo Gonzalez. On the rookie insert, Nike Clifford, Micah Peavy, Carmelo Anthony, Terrence Shannon. Lakers checklist, Mathurin, Bradley Beal, Cole Anthony. Nets checklist, AJ Johnson. Piston checklist, I think that was. Tyrese Halliburton, 45th year anniversary. Derek Lively, Cooper Flag on the board for the 4th time. Derek Queen. We have 3 packs to find this this autograph or relic. Let's see what we can get. All right, where's our hits? Let's go pack by pack here. Jabari Smith Jr., Trae Young, Brandon Williams, Pascal Siakam, Zach LaVine. Maybe it's here. Derek Jones Jr., Grady Dick, Kuminga. And there it is, Rasheer Fleming on the Contemporary Marks rookie auto. So I didn't realize there were going to be so many on-card autos here. I mean, so many stickered autos. I guess that's normally how flagship is. Is that true, baseball guys? Are most of the autographs usually stickers? Bernard King, Manu Ginobili, and Malawach rookie. Rasheer Fleming. Fun-looking card, though. Contemporary Marks rookie auto. We're going to get 2 more packs, and then I'll make some space so we can get all of the hits up there on stands. All right, we have a T-Wolves checklist, D'Angelo Russell, Chet Holmgren, Grizz checklist, Anunoby, Donovan Clingan, Derek White, Herbert Jones. Daily dribble of Colin Murray Boyles on the rookie. Josh Giddey, Walter Clayton Jr. back on the board. Bunch of hits for everybody tonight. Dwayne Wade, Max Strauss, Jordan Hawkins, Bob Carrington. Bulls checklist, Jalen Pickett, Embiid, Jordan Clarkson, Josh Hart, Trey Johnson III, rise to stardom rookie. Con Canupel back on the board. Kawamura and Wembanyama back on the board. Sharing the wealth with everybody. Are there any players that any of you guys are have that weren't hit? I'm assuming in the 1,200 cards in this break, we should be getting numerous hits of all of the players that are in the base checklist. Trey, Walter Clayton, and Colin Murray Boyles. And the 4th hobby exclusive pack, we have LaMelo starting us off. We have just the 1 color so far out of the 4. That was the red Jalen Brunson. So LaMelo, Pascal Siakam, Trey Murphy III, Con Canupel, nice hit, and Carter Bryant. So 1 big name on the board in that one, adding to our big chrome hits, Con Canupel. Also, baseball people here. What's the big story about Tony Vitello? I feel like we're making a really big deal out of it. Is it just because he is coming straight from a college program that it's such a big deal that Vitello signed as the Giants coach? All right, let's get to this final box of the break. Let's make sure we have all of the big hits here up on stands and visible here. We'll move some of these piles over. Got 20 in the chat now. I was confused at first. I thought I thought we had a bunch of people in this break. It seems like people are eventually filing in. Let's see. He's a Missouri guy. Wish him all the best in the Bay. Glad he's away from Tennessee. Right. He was the Tennessee coach. SEC competitor. How many years was he coaching at Tennessee? Drew Gilbert. Yeah, good luck, Vitello, dealing with Drew Gilbert. Seems like an interesting guy the Mets traded away. All right, one more box to go, one more hit to go. So far, we have three autographs and one relic. I would have assumed that we would have been wanting as many autographs as possible and not really chasing the relics as much, but turns out that the relic is definitely on pace to be our hit of the break in this one. 5 years for Vitello. It's a good run. From what the little I know about college baseball, sounds like they've had some success in those 5 years. As much as I know baseball prospects, not a huge college baseball guy. Dave, you lost the bid for was that Fleming or Iguodaro? Let's see, 7 years at Tennessee. I feel like you got more color out of the baseball flagship. Hopefully last box fixes it. Yeah, there hasn't been a crazy amount of color. I mean, I guess out of 4 boxes, a red to 5, one black to 68, couple to 99, one to 25. It's not that. I feel like that's about what I would expect out of baseball. Maybe a couple more numbers. Maybe you're right. We're doing good with the low numbers. If there weren't so many numbered under 100, I guess I wouldn't feel as strongly about it. Rui, Kuzma, Keegan Murray, Mark Williams, Alperen Sengun, Jaron McCain, Flip, Kyle Filipkowski, Zaire Williams, Kaysen Wallace, Micah Peavy, Mello, Bernard King, Tyrese Maxey, Keontae George, Nikola Vucevic, Nicholas Batum, Oswar Thompson, Kawhi Leonard, Kelly Oubre Jr., Draymond Green, Pacers checklist, Cooper Flag again. What a night for Cooper Flag. I think he's hit him more than anybody else. Derek Queen, Nikkei Clifford, SGA, King's checklist, Cat, Laurie Markkinen, King's checklist, DeMar DeRozan, Jaden Ivey. We have something rainbow foil. It's not facing backwards. Jared Vanderbilt, Emmanuel Quickly, and Bam Adebayo rainbow. Kalkbrenner, Jalen Williams, Derek Lively, Paul George, Isaiah Collier, Jalen Wilson, Scoot Henderson, Shireman, Naz Reid, Blazers checklist, Andrew Nemhard, Jeremiah Fears, No Limit insert, AI, Jaden McDaniels, Kasparis Yakasionis, Ryan Dunn, Marcus Sasser, Devin Booker, Buzelis, Ben Simmons, 76ers checklist, Jokic, Bucks checklist, Daily Dribble, Giannis. Insert. Behind that, Miles McBride, Noah Pineda, and Brooks Barnheiser. Let's see. Less than an hour away from the University of Arkansas, so there's a high-quality college ball here, and Crowder College in town. What division is Crowder College? I've never heard of that being stuck up here in New York. Let's get our next Cooper Flag in the top loader. And let's go to the next stack. Thought that was going to be a thick pack, but just a regular size one. Juco. That's probably why I haven't heard of him. Maybe that feels like it's a thicker pack, maybe with a patch in there. So let's leave that for the next stack. Giannis, Malik Monk, Saloon, Dylan Brooks, Brandon Miller, Reed Shepard, Nikola Jovic, Jabari Smith Jr. on the blue, numbered 28 of 150. Jabari Smith Jr., Rockets getting the hit. Hugo Gonzalez, Walter Clayton Jr. back on the board. Dwayne Wade, Dirk, Cody Williams, Scotty Barnes, Podzemski, Malik Beasley, Dalton Connect, Heat Checklist, Gary Trent Jr., Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford on the 45th year anniversary, Kawamura, Wembanyama back on the board, Giddey, Pele Larson, Tatum, Gobert, Golden State, Kolick, Pelicans, Pritchard, Dillingham, Halliburton, stars of the NBA. Foil card there. Manu Ginobili, Malawach, and another Con Canoopel. Halliburton. See how the Pacers can follow up their finals run. Wemby back on the board, third time, or maybe fourth time, maybe fifth time, including an insert. Clayton Jr. and the blue Jabari Smith to 150. So 2 greens and a blue and a red and a black. Bunch of hits on the board. This has to be, yeah. Well, unless there's just a ton of cards in one and one of them was underpacked. Let's see what happens here. It's supposed to be 10, 20 cards per pack, so we probably overpacked one and underpacked the next one. Steve Kerr, Jaren Jackson Jr., Cam Thomas, Dyson Daniels, Noah Sengue, Hugo Gonzalez, Cam Jones, and Tyrese Proctor. I'm going to save this till the end anyway, just in case there is something fun in there, and try and save some fun for the end of this break. So Mizorowski has there 3 or 4 years ago. That's not a bad guy to pass through. Mizorowski and Aaron Ashby. Those are 2 very solid Milwaukee Brewer names. All right. Wait, did you have a ton of Mizorowski stacked up before this year then? We have Mogbel, Post, Ron Holland, Bronny James, Thunder Checklist, Patrick Williams, Derek Jones Jr., Kevin Garnett getting a hyper or something parallel. Tyrese Halliburton getting the other version of that all-star card. Rick Barry, Spud Webb, Will Riley, D'Angelo Russell, Chet Holmgren, Grizzlies Checklist, OG Anunoby, Denny Avdia, AJ Johnson, Pistons Checklist, Anthony Edwards, Cole Anthony getting a 45th year anniversary. Ben Sharaf, Elijah Martin, Gigi Jackson, Jordan Hawkins, Bob Carrington, Bulls Checklist, Jalen Pickett, Wolves Checklist, Santi Aldma, Tristan Da Silva, Nets Checklist, Max Strauss, Bam Adebayo, Trey Johnson, and Carter Bryant rookies. Not a ton, not enough for sure. Yeah, I mean, I know Meb was talking a ton about Mizorowski out of JUCO, so I guess he knew him when he was there, and I should have listened to him more as well. I didn't own any Mizorowski, partially because his value was so high immediately after he was drafted. I felt like the price was tough to justify, but I guess the performance on the field is now justifying the initial hype. So his prices just never dropped into an area where I thought there was good value, but I was definitely wrong. Donovan Mitchell, Spida on the board again. Trey Murphy, Wendell Carter Jr., Keldon Johnson, Russell Westbrook, Josh Hart, Donovan Clingan, Derek White, Ace Bailey getting another hit on the board with the rise to stardom. Hornets checklist, Khalil Ware, Cedric Coward back on the board. Brooke Lopez, Kyrie Irving, Miles Bridges, Tari Eason, Grady Dick, Jonathan Kuminga, Joel Embiid, Jordan Clarkson, Naz Reid, Havoc Marks. Is that going to be an auto? And it is. Naz Reid, numbered to 50, is our final hit of the break. So Naz Reid, gold auto. Fun one there. Another sticker auto. Joanne Berenger, VJ Edgecombe back on the board. Brian's guys both hitting again. Shaden Sharp. So that is our first numbered autograph of this break. The T-Wolf, Naz Reid, ex-Iowa State, I want to say. I could totally be wrong about that. Let's get the Edgecombe top loaded. Cedric Coward and Ace Bailey. Some nice names in that stack. I guess that means now that we have our hit, we can go to this fat pack, and it must have just been overpacked. Ton of cards in this one. Cleveland checklist, Jalen Suggs. Boston checklist, Cade Cunningham. LeBron back on the board. Knicks checklist, Chris Middleton. Pacers checklist, Russell Westbrook MVP. Kevin Garnett, Jalen Tyson, De'Aaron Fox, Michael Porter Jr., Washington checklist, Keyshawn George, Zach Edey, Paolo Banchero, Stephen Castle, Jordan Poole, Buddy Hields, Rasheer Fleming, and Asa Newell. Rasheer Fleming adding more cards with the autograph that we already pulled of him. One more stack and one more hobby exclusive pack to go. So all in all, I'd say I'm pretty happy with these boxes. I mean, the hits in flagship are never easy chases, so I didn't expect that we were gonna be hitting all huge name autos in this. But the way we hit, I feel like I am pretty content about how these 5 boxes pulled. What do you guys think of the break so far? And the product in general and the way it's been pulling. Nick Claxton, Isaiah Hartstein, Spurs checklist, Porzingis, Terrence Shannon, Brandon Ingram, Moses Moody, Quentin Grimes, Con Canupel, getting another one with the insert numbered to 99 again. Another big name numbered to 99. We have done super well with our numbered cards. Kobe White, Norman Powell, Yaba Sele, Jimmy Butler, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Green, Lonzo Ball, Dorian Finney-Smith, and a Zion James new school. Man, 3 hits numbered to 99 inserts of now we could say 2 top 5 picks numbered to 99 with the Con Canupel and Dylan Harper. But Walter Clayton, another first rounder, getting a hit on the board there, numbered to 99. Lots of cards, but pretty good hits in these boxes. Good rookies pulled. Yeah, you certainly get a good number of cards here. 1,205 boxes. So definitely some ability to get a bunch of the big names in base at least. And luckily tonight we did a pretty good job of getting some of the big names in color as well. Trae Young, Brandon Williams, Pascal Siakam, Zach LaVine, Max Strauss, Klay Thompson, Tyler Hero, Jalen Wells, Andrew Wiggins, Nuggets checklist, Clint Capella, Zachary Rasheer, Magic checklist, Evan Mobley, Dejounte Murray, LaMelo Ball, Jabari Smith, Mike Conley, Clippers checklist, Tyler Smith, Janai Broom on the insert, no limit, Yang Hansen, Jeremiah Fears, Ty Jerome, Lakers checklist, Matherin, Bradley Beal, Cole Anthony, Steph Curry. I mean, hopefully a lot of these cards, some of these cards at least, hold some value because this is the first Topps. What's it called? I've been talking for so long. I don't. I can't remember basic things. Topps licensed product for basketball in 20 years? Cameron Johnson, Anthony Simmons, Jaylen Brown, Trey Johnson Jr. on the Rainbow Rookie. Shaq, Danny Wolf, and Nolan Traore rounds out the base packs. Let's get to the last hobby pack. Then I will recap the big hits from this one. And right now I don't have a plan to rip any more of this. I'll take a look at prices and see what's available. And maybe we'll try and run this one back at some point in the next couple of weeks. There was enough interesting in here that I feel good about the value that comes out of these. Last pack, just got that one color with the Jalen Brunson. Starting this one off, D'Angelo Russell, Steph Curry, nice one. Kobe Bria, Noah Pineda, and finishing off with an Anthony Edwards. So finishing off the break with a couple of nice names, Edwards, Steph Curry, few rookies, adding Chrome cards. We'll top load our Steph Curry Chrome card. And then we're going to recap the hits from this. I'm going to be back on Sunday. It is daylight savings time for those of you baseball breakers. The auctions are going to be starting at 6:30, not 7:30 like normal. Because I didn't realize this Saturday was daylight savings time, so eBay did not account for that, and they keep the time of the auction the same, not the ending time of the auction. So the auctions that usually start ending at 7:30 p.m. this Sunday will be ending at 6:30. So if there's anybody you're chasing that you don't want to miss, keep an eye on those auctions since they will be ending earlier than normal. We will still be breaking at 10 o'clock. All right, starting this recap off for our first licensed NBA break. We'll start with the Stephen Curry Topps Chrome. We have base of Yang Hansen, VJ Edgecombe, Wembanyama, Cooper Flag, Con Canupel, another Wemby, another two flags, third flag in a row. Victor Wembanyama, Con Canupel, Dylan Harper, Walter Clayton Jr., VJ Edgecombe, Cooper Flag, another Edgecombe, Cedric Coward, Con Canupel, another Wemby, another Coward. And to the nice mega box hits, we got a Wemby, Con Canupel, Cedric Coward, VJ Edgecombe, Dylan Jones on the Marks of Excellence autograph. Our gold number to 2025s, we got three of them. De'Aaron Fox, Keegan Murray, and Matas Buzelis. We had one pink Julius Erving, not numbered, but 45-year anniversary. We had a Jamari Smith blue, numbered 28 of 150. Walter Clayton Jr. Green, numbered 11 of 99, levitation insert. Our second autograph, Antonio Reeves, non-numbered on the Reeves. Rasheer Fleming getting the third autograph on the Contemporary Marks rookie auto. Then let's go with a couple of numbered rookie inserts with Green of Con Canupel and Dylan Harper. Then we're going to go Oso Ighodaro on the black, numbered 22 of 68 refractor. I'm going to go with my third biggest hit on this one, the Naz Reid Havoc Marks gold auto, number 9 of 50. Jalen Brunson getting the second biggest hit with the Chrome 4 of 5 red refractor. And even cooler than that, Cooper Flag on the Relic Orange, numbered 9 of 25. Awesome patch Round Ball Remnants, first overall pick. Flag on the Relic, getting the hit of the break. Big congrats, Flag Spot. Thanks, everybody, for joining and sticking with this one that went a little bit longer than our normal breaks run, but a fun one nonetheless. Ryan, thanks. Chris, thanks. William, appreciate you jumping in. Jared, thanks for joining. We feel free to reach out to me, Jared, and we could talk, and I could help you out with any questions you have as you get started breaking. Thanks everybody for joining, and we'll catch you back here on Sunday for some more baseball.